stage set, and the first squad coming out. It's time to go plus ultra, because here comes Toronto. For Kleenex, inside, Pixie, and Scrap. Show some love to the Toronto Ultra.
They already have a chip on the season, and they're not shy of the matchup against the Atlanta Faze. Scrap just got crowned Rookie of the Year earlier today, but like he said, they...
So well, Las Vegas, get ready to phase up, because here comes Atlanta. Show some love to Slasher. Give it up for Sim. Abeezy in the house. And last but not least, is Salium, your Atlanta Faze.
They brought Slasher in to make a difference in moments like this. Winter semifinals, they're comfortable in this position. They've won this tournament before. If they're able to win COD Champs this year, potentially the greatest Call of Duty team we have ever seen. But it starts right now. Once again, this is a big-time matchup.
Just waiting for it, trying to make sure they get it already. A few kills going down. A great bounce back from Ultra. Whew. This is all about positioning. This is all about getting to this P2 and getting those spawns. Not too worried about bleeding time, especially with only the scrap time left. And Hixie's going to make a big play there, actually moving through, and it looks like Ultra's going to get this.
Huge kills coming through. Slasher going to try and stay alive over towards the barbershop side. Hunting, Toronto Ultra, and they will find them, but they will sacrifice two. Easy and Kodo finding a couple of kills in the middle of the map. The spawns should be out for Toronto Ultra with that push that comes through from Celium, but Hixie is a player that we really talk about, especially in hardpoint. He's going to need to have a good game here against Faze and find these important kills. Right now, it's inside left on his own.
Has to hold. He knows players looking for him as well. Both of these two teams actually just playing for positioning. Slasher is having a great time so far. 7-2!
Big win.
And eventually they get a bit more control onto it, but it has been a bit of a dead game for time so far. Neither really able to lock it down as much as they want to, but Slasher on a 9-3 as they finally get control of this point. One last push from Ultra, Scrap firing back as well.
Slasher doing a really good job there. It was the push coming in from the dark side. Could not find any way past. If you are Slasher, he locks that down. Atlanta Faze will lock down the final 20 seconds here as well. Yesterday, he's going just a little bit better after 2 hills up against Toronto Ultra. You have this rotation over towards P3, but they get blown out the water in every single gunfight. Insight's the only one who can answer, but here comes Abeezy. That's 3 in a row from him, and Toronto Ultra folding very, very easily so far.
Here comes the push, though. They've got a couple of players. Simple already taking out Kleenex. Scrap. Rookie of the Year, but they're going to need every bit of firepower that he can bring to it, because Abeezy is still in this point, still staying alive, still trying to play his life at every point as well. Hixie against him, the bullets fly, but no kills. Ultra break back into this point that they so desperately need.
Yeah, they absolutely need that now. They've got Faze. The boys just about rebuffed them. Kleenex and Scrap combining well. And it's going to be the first decent chunk of time we're going to see from Ultra. 30 seconds to go here, over towards P3. And look at this transition over towards Barbershop. Hixie there on his own. Doesn't make them any of kills, but when he does find them, they're impactful. There's another one. Can he find him? Staying alive over towards Cantina would be brilliant, but Sim looking for him. Hixie can't win the fight. Big win from Sim.
Yeah, just a little bit too weak off that last chow. Didn't manage to get it, but it's still very much anyone's game. Look at the pinch coming in towards Barbers. You've got Ultra with players there, but so are Faze. Now all down to Hixie. 3 and 10 so far, but these kills could be huge. Reinforcements so far away from him as he tries to play his life. Slasher will fall, Abeezy will not, and Faze will take control.
Small little moments here and there when it does come down to spawns over towards the Barbershop side. Give Faze a little bit more time, a little bit more information of where the side of Toronto Ultra are going to be pushing from here. Spawn's going to come in for Scrap over towards the middle of the map. Toronto Ultra are maybe a little bit closer than Atlanta Faze realize. Hixie finds a way through with the rest of Ultra here.
Unfortunately, they are outnumbered, but they've got a Scrap. Still not able to get that kill locked down as they fire through the doorway. Slasher trying to hold them off as well. Scrap continues to be a problem for Faze. Abeezy gets gunned off the heady, and he dived into the point, but they weren't able to get it realistically. Ultra grab control away from Faze here, who have had to take a step back.
And it was just really good pressure coming in from Toronto Ultra, keeping them inside of 10, and Hixie is starting to get things rolling here. 9 and 13 may not tell the story of the important kills that Charlie Hicks finds across the map. He still has...
So there's the first one. Sim finds it. Ultra will have to try and get some sort of good trading here to make this chaotic. At the moment, they find nothing. It is a rebuff back-to-back alley.
The only thing that they got that was good, though, was the kill from Scrap over towards the alley. Finds a second as well. Kleenex now follows. And because the kill comes over towards the alley side, Atlanta Faze now spawning hedges. You got Toronto in the alley, and it's the push into Cantina that works out for Toronto once again. Simp is here to try and slow things down, but these breaks from Toronto have been so well coordinated.
They have managed to just completely destroy everything Faze has got set up. Now it's on Faze's foot. They will have to get back into this through the guns of Ultra. Something that's not been going well for them. Scrap already finds two. It is a complete wipe for them. That's all the Scrap time, the rotation as well. Ultra are going to be...
There's no cross lockers yet. Lockers now all time.
All ladder, I think.
Yeah, they're all there. It's massive. One locker dreaming. Absolute lock as well. You can charm them. The RB. One lockers.
Wait.
Nice. Look for one. I mean, Sonny's already lockers. Simp. Yeah, Simp. He's in there. He's in there. I don't know, right side. You want to get the door. Yeah, I have all of it.
One's going gate now. Lockers, Ivor gate.
Lockers weak.
Line down, Jimmy. I have a trophy, you're good.
Yeah.
They're all ladder, I think. They've come back alley, by the way.
No, 4P4. He's dead.
There's lockers.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Shit him, Charlie.
Nice
start.
One more locker on me, one more.
Belongs to them. Atlanta Faze not in a good spot to try and break this. There's one spawn out for Ultra that might be the only route through, but unfortunately you're going to get pinched. It's automatic for Scrap. It's a good time for Toronto Ultra, who can win it at Cantina here.
And Faze have to go. This is it. This is lethal range. That is a wipe. It will be a back alley spawn, and they will have to move mad to get into this point now. The pressure is on them. It's not a rotation. It's do or die on this map.
The kills over towards the alley side. May well just be enough as a BZ slasher will slow down the hype party quite coming through for Toronto Ultra just yet. P2 was looking good for the win, but still, they are 26 points away from taking a lead up against Atlanta Faze. And look at this rotation that's coming in here as well. Toronto Ultra seemingly having the point
out for them as well. Atlanta Faze are holding this at the moment. Scrap will invest. That should go through the window. He's looking for the players to find, and he will get slashed up. There's the first. The rest of Ultra are spread. This will be a hit from every single angle.
Big kill coming in from Kleenex. And now here comes the push. Insight and Co. Can they find a way through? They're breaking. Throughout this, Mikado has been quite simply perfection. And Kleenex and Co. will find a way through. Slasher, though, will slow them down. Atlanta Faze just about holding on.
XD will find his important kill again. Can he get a BZ? No! The nade will get him this time around. Ultra still holding. Faze are still holding them away from this. The rotation will now be in. It's on the back of Celium.
Toronto Ultra rolled the dice and thought they could find a break to keep that pressure on over towards the Atlanta Faze side. And that, because of that, Atlanta Faze have found themselves a spawn over towards the barbershop side. Celium put the shots in, but here come the rest of Ultra. Hixie, 2-3 in the back alley! And that might just be it. 14 seconds to go for Ultra, and everybody from Faze is dead. Ultra in control, Faze miles away. This might be game.
Get your headline ready. Charlie Hicks puts the dagger to Atlanta Faze on this map. They are not close. They are not ready. And the first map will go to Toronto Ultra. You don't need a million. Fed now. BZ and Hixie both posturing around this point. Scrap has been on open so far, and the door is open. The BZ versus Hixie. This should be where the first blood comes from. Desperate to find something. There is so much time that's been burnt by Faze.
Atlanta Faze, I was just looking for Hixie. They know exactly where he is. The shots are in, and the shots are accurate. Hixie will fall, and now Atlanta Faze will start to kick into gear. If you're Toronto Ultra, you want to answer back very, very quickly. A fight about to go down over towards A side. Simple find insight. And for all that they've burnt this time, they broke them open in the right one. And Scrap is left alone in a 1 versus 4.
A sniper is a wonderful weapon, but it is not versatile and it is not easy to find it, but he will get Simp. It's still a 1 versus 3. They will throw shoulders all day. They will try and keep him away. Celium says, all right, won't chow that one again. 30 seconds for a miracle.
Oh, he's not far away from finding Slasher as well. A couple of inches here and there, and Scrap is looking down the barrel of something potential, but not going to happen.
Ultra finds something a little bit back, and he will get taken down. A BZ finds it. He's 5-0. He sees Hixie. He got him. Oh, my goodness. Gun wasn't in position. It didn't need to be. 6-0, a BZ. They have the numbers again, Ton.
Oh, can't let that happen. BZ expecting the flank to possibly come through. He's called it correctly, but does he have the cover? The bomb's going down. He's already got his 6. Scrap looking for a moment, looking for a pick, but he needs to be the aggressor. Yeah, he will find him, but Celium will trade it. 1v2 for insight.
He's up top and alone. Knows where Celium is, knows where Slasher is. He's got to hope that one of them just makes a mistake. I don't think they will. Celium showing mechanics off in this game over and over again. No way to hit him, no way to get him. Insight will need a miracle against the master of the snaking genre himself.
Would have seen the glint of Scrap's sniper, and Simp will have seen Insight, who didn't see that coming whatsoever. Another first blood for the side of Atlanta Faze, and Abizi on the hunt himself.
The monster just lurking in the shadows. The nightmare on S&D. And they don't know where he is. That's the other thing. Ultra are going to be coming this. They're not sure of everything. Simp playing an objective sniper role here at the moment. There is going to be a player that gets through. CleanX is going to be there. Scrap gets one, but he gets cut down as well. Abizi strikes! He was waiting so long. Hicks is going to try and clutch it up, but no good. Atlanta Faze. They keep moving.
S&D from Faze so far.
5 kills, 4 rounds. Make it 6 kills in 5. They get the first blood. They must convert this one. They must stop the bleeding that has been going on. CleanX finds Abizi. They finally slide the giant before he can do anything coming through. 2 versus 4. Simp and Celium.
Hugely important round. You've got to put this one to bed if you are Toronto Ultra. Simp has found himself in a good position though, and those cards do hurt when they explode. Scrap will have to back on down. Needs him up on the rest of his team. Shots coming in though, and CleanX will find another. Is this the resurgence that they need? Celium will find one, but he's got 3 other members of Toronto Ultra to deal with, and a bomb to potentially plant.
He takes it on. It's no good. Ultra finally get one back, making it again themselves. That first blood, the conversion, everything they needed.
Is Scrap going to continue to find kills? He's the only one, really, alongside CleanX, that's been able to do anything about this Atlanta Faze terror on this map. CleanX will pop out, find Abizi, but it's kicked into life again. Slasher finds one at Scrap. It's been all Faze so far.
It's going to be a double chow. He's going straight for it. CleanX being aggressive, but Celium is waiting. Inside's Overwatch was not good enough. He's left alone. He's been a clutch player for them before, but it hasn't really been around this season quite as much. Will this be the beginning? 1 versus 3 for Insight. Finds the first. Now looking for more. Simp comes out the door, but no kill.
It's been so hard for Toronto Ultra to really do much here. And we talk about the first bloods being influential. It was another one from Faze. Toronto Ultra have managed to find themselves a couple.
King himself, highest statistics for getting a first blood. They rely on him time and time again to find the gap, but Insight will find Celium. And now Atlanta Faze, with all the time burned, with all the map given away, will have to find a way to get this 3v4 rocking.
3v4s mean very, very little to Atlanta Faze. They can find them at any given moment. Hixie trying to be the aggressor again, just slowing them down. Oh, Scrap's gonna miss that shot. That might just leave a door open. Hixie is here to try and help him out. Simp is gonna get his head picked up, finds the push, and will be taken down. Now a 4v2, Toronto Ultra trying to find a way back through. Great shots coming in from Scrap as there signs of life from Ultra. You need 4 more rounds.
I was gonna say,
invincible map for Atlanta Faze. 5-2 up now. Looking to try and secure this one. The nades over, not gonna land this time. Potential for Toronto Ultra, but again, the nades do land, but just a little bit later. Atlanta Faze hold on to them, and while the lanes are landing everywhere they need to, if you're Atlanta Faze, Scrap is left alone. The cruise missiles coming in. Sayonara, map number 3 we go.
It does not end with a bang.
The kill. Yesterday, I want to say one thing about Ultra as well. They over-committed to some retakes. They don't do this yet. They've given a up, or have they? All of a sudden, it's only Simp who's left, and Toronto keep a hold of it. 15 seconds to go, that might be the round.
Oh, I've never seen such a late retake as that. They managed to get onto the point, and now flailing, Faze, failing. Don't know where to go, don't know what to do. Simp's going to find Hixie as well, but he's going to move. 3 seconds left, and there is nothing there for them. Ultra completely wiped them out of the point. No A, no round.
I was calling it as if that A was going. Look towards B and says, yeah, okay, well, momentarily finds his way towards B. Simple deal with him. CleanX doesn't check his corners. Abizi and Coda trying to find a way back through. Shots from Scrap again. He's having a hell of a tournament, sitting in 13-6 right now. There's already 2 ticks over towards B. Toronto Ultra fighting on 2 fronts now.
They have to commit here to one of them. Ticks everywhere going through. Atlanta Faze, you need to win a gunfight. You need to get into the point here as well. Scrap down a 4 streak. It's going up into the A. The B is going to be done as well. Atlanta Faze have to get in here. Scrap has held them off by himself for so long. But it is 1 A tick for Ultra to convert this round.
4 kills solo over towards. Push up any further. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds to go for Toronto Ultra to find one good take over towards A.
The big gun, though, for Ultra is getting towards Radio Tower. He's setting up, he finds Simp as well. The door is wide open, the water is fine. Come on through, teammates. They look for it as well, they get it. Abezi's gonna fall down his strap. The big gun takes aim and they clean out Faze. You cannot let that man get in a position with the form he is on. Scrap back Faze one more time as the guns keep ricocheting. Celium will find 2 though. Hixie versus Celium, and he finds the fight. Slasher will now have to move into this. They are starting to run out of time. He gets the kill as well. Ultra are committing to this. They are not going to let it go easily. They are pouring bodies into the A point. Faze are doing the same thing. It's a complete shutdown. It's Simp and Abeezi getting to the point. Scrap will get taken down, and this will go to B.
And it was one big movement for Toronto Ultra over towards the A side. They are able to spawn over towards B, so will walk away licking their wounds. It's an ever so slight lead into.
They need a miracle. They need another gear. They need to show us why they are one of the most feared teams in the CDL. But they don't have time. But do they have the means? Scrap finds Simp already. That's one player going to go down inside. Looking for Abezi's on this point. Flies as a matter. Scrap gets 2. Celium will find 1, but goes down as well. And Ultra will take the control. 3-0. Never in doubt.
It's an all-time.
But he gets away from him. That's 4 in a row. Dead silence popped. P2's coming up next, and Dai is doing a grenade. No gunfight can take him down. Oh! It's rookie season in the CDL.
Couldn't have been a better start for Toronto Ultra. Faze got themselves out, but for what only felt like a second. Spawns coming over towards the P3 side for Ultra. They want to keep a hold of those, but here come Atlanta Faze now. Pushing over from the P2 side of Abeezi and Simp. Will strike first and third. Simp finds 2. There's the break that Faze needed in 40 seconds. That will be welcomed if they can hold on.
Huge recovery for them in the end. And Abeezi finds the first, snaps the set. Oh, Simp gets it.
Here we go, look at this. He's making the move already over towards B3. Ultra need to make something count here. Behind enemy lines. Make it 5 in a row for the young god Simp. 20 seconds to go at P2. It's looking like it might go to Faze. Ultra might have to commit for this scrap time because it's such a hard push over towards P3, and Atlanta Faze have a hold of the spawns.
They will get it. For Atlanta Faze, everything now rests on this rotation. They must not lose it. They must not go further behind. 2 versus 4 in his first push. Simp looks for the first, guns him as well, and Abeezi will get clean X. Not necessary for Simp. 6 in a row. This man reminding him, he says, hey, my average placement at Champs is 1.5. You think I'm not getting there?
Slasher pushes out, which may well put the pressure, but Simp's on an 8 spree. And it's continued to pop up for the Atlanta Faze side. Everybody from Ultra momentarily dead. Ultra had a chance when the hill popped.
Oh, still going.
Nobody is safe right now.
Oh,
Nobody is
God.
safe. 10 in a row from Simp, who might just be calling game inside just about. Ultra have found themselves in a good position, not good enough to slow them down. That's been 10 seconds uncontested. Abeezi coming in with the child, and Faze have found a way out, spawn out here for Ultra as well. The kill's starting to fall through for Faze. There may well be a break coming on through. Hixie trying to stay alive. Gets gunned by Abeezi. Ultra spawning out. Faze finding a break on their favorite hill on Fortress. This is some good time that could go their way.
And now we go, Ultra, though they are close. They do have the numbers as well. They're going to try and flood this one very, very quickly. Finding bodies all around. Celium already take down Scrap. Slasher towards the back as well. They are holding back the Ultra so far.
Kleenex hasn't been able to get into this game just yet. Sitting at 2-9, you expect bigger numbers from him on a map where you'd expect him to succeed, but everybody dies to Simp again. He's 14.
Watch out the stage, one more. Stay. Yeah, they're not. Stage P2, open. Or close. Nice. They should be spawning out. Look your gate, have your map. Gate! One shot gate. One shot gate. I got a nade off on it. I left us. One's gate. Nice. Keep blocking. I'm gonna get maps. But maps dead. Nice, I'm sorry. One more top boat, weak. I hit him once. I'm behind him. I'm other weak. He's still up there. I think we're forward too, I'm not sure. Chat, put your life, Chris. Yeah, I am. I'm just going. Stunning for us. Nice, stun him on time, weak. One shot. On time, really weak. Nice. I get P. I'll take maps. Trees. don't stay alive. I'm trying.
It's not about slaying, it's about playing as they continue to rack these points up. It is now only a 15-point game.
Faze are licking their wounds and walking away back over towards P3, but how profitable it was for them last time around. Ultra have now got time, 20 seconds of that time to take the lead here in map number 4. Spawn out coming through as well for Atlanta Faze. Do Toronto Ultra make their move, and can they find the execution over towards P3, which is popping in 10 seconds?
Thanks. Gets sun checked. Has hit.
Grabs in.
Scrap and Slasher go for it. They're going for it here as well. Now Abizi will take down the first pin. So looking for it, doesn't find it. Abizi saves his teammate. They're still here.
Core spawns coming in from Ultra over towards gate side. These kills have to go Faze's way.
Every single player falls to the side like tack of Celium. He's been having a great game as well. Has barely died this one. But numbers were on the side here last time for Faze. Celium staying alive, will go down as well. Ultra still pushing the pressure. Clean with a huge kill to the gate. Abizi trying to stay alive. Finds the second one as well. They come to the front gate. Scrap's going to be there. Abizi versus Scrap. That's it. It's going to be simple reinforcements. Ultra just not able to get their toes over the line.
So many potential moments for Ultra to find a break over towards P3, but is ultimately going to result in nearly every single point going over to Faze. Celium doesn't find the turn. He's had a hell of a game here in map number 4, but now Ultra can start to try and set themselves up. They'll not be able to pin Faze in like they did last time, though. It was a free 10 to 15, 20 seconds for Ultra before Faze got a touch.
Faze sealing out the opposition, looking for a way through, looking to get it inside, already taken down Celium. Slasher, who kind of left, doing nothing here as well. Reinforcements of Abizi fly through. Simp and Slasher do eventually combine. They're now getting towards the point. Abizi guns him. They're going to get into this. Abizi waiting for anybody to come around the back, but doesn't need to as well. Atlanta Faze have taken prime position.
Not inside the point yet. Haven't dotted their I's, haven't crossed their T's. They haven't dealt with Scrap over towards the top outside. For Toronto Ultra, yeah, you've got broken, but you haven't been able to find any points of your Faze. It's only Slasher left. 20 seconds to go here over towards P4. It may well be a grandstand finish in this one. Both two teams breaking 200. The points going over towards Ultra at P4. Faze trying to fight for it.
Get the handbill ringing. Get the steel-on-steel action as both teams go for this as well. It will be Blacksmith for Faze to begin with. Hixie needs to make a move, but reinforcements are not here for him. Will he be the hero they need? Dead Silence still going for him as well. Finds Celium, gets that first one going down. Looks in the stadium, there's nobody there. Everybody's in a bad position. They're looking for it as well, and it's going to come down to this. Who gets onto the point? Atlanta Faze just trying to make sure they don't throw this away.
Faze have had control for this one for quite some time. Some good shots coming through from Scrap. Hasn't quite had the performance that he's needed to on P4. But they found the breakthrough. Slasher will slow it down. It is blow for blow for between these two teams. 220 to 220. Abizi trying to find a way through, but Ultra found the setup. They're inside the point. They find the kills. Faze may well be spawning over to 10 seconds to go. It's Ultra's lead to have. Can Faze find a breakthrough?
They have to get out. They have to. It is only going to be 20 seconds to victory. Hixie waiting for these first kills to come through. Going to get a little bit of time. Waiting. Faze still coming off of that bad spawn. Still do not want to be locked through it as well. Hixie jumps around the corner and gets him. Celium, you only want to get one back as well. It's 10 seconds. Faze coming off the respawn. They are about to hit the lower bracket in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's done. Ultra take down Titan Champs.
Faze on the stage. Hixie, what a series from you, man. You was absolutely frying. Talk to me a little bit about that hard point towards the end and how you guys kind of close it out and how you feeling right now.
Yeah, obviously feeling really good right now. The hard points against those guys are always blood pumpers, like always last till, you know, coming down to the wire. So we just kept our composure, stuck to the game plan, rotations. That's basically what we said before the game. As long as we rotate, we'll win the map, and that's what happened.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened, okay? Now, you know, you and your teammate Scrap, both rookies here on this Toronto Ultra squad, your first CDL champs, the crowd out here, epic matches on the main stage. How does it feel to make it this far?
It's crazy. Like, I said it when we won Major 3. Like, I was in a shit position. So, like, for me to be able to, you know, be my first champs, make it this far on the first champs, you know, with this crowd, it's insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane out there, okay? What you want to say out there to Toronto Ultra fans that's been chanting your name at home, in the venue, all over the world?
Toronto Ultra fans, obviously, we appreciate it. Some of you have followed us all year, so thank you, and keep it up for the winners final.
All right, give it up one more time for the Ultra that does it for us on the stage. Puckett, take us away.
And with that victory, Toronto is guaranteed their biggest check of the year. They already banked 200.